Alright guys, welcome back to Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. We're playing ourselves. And we're going to play the DLC courses, because we have the Tour Championship up next. And if that's the final tournament, then I want to play the DLC courses, which I believe is Coyote Falls, Parasol Storm, and Treasure Island. Because I know all the other courses. Wolf Creek, Lighthouse Point, Wetlands, yeah. Then we got, because Wetlands, Lighthouse Point, Wolf Creek, Bay Hill, TPC Boston, TPC Sawgrass, Rollins, St. Andrews, Whistling Straits, Chambers Bay. Then you got TPC Scottsdale, East Lake, Quail Hollow, PGA West Stadium, Oakmont CC, and Banff Springs. So yeah, we'll go with Treasure Island first because it's the first one. Course settings. All holes is at the blue. Second farthest, yes. Pin select. Sunday. We'll go tournament noon. Let's go morning, wind direction, wind speed 3 to 5, yeah. That would be us, and stroke play, yes. Speed stroke play. Alright. I've never played these DLC courses, so. And I know, is it this one? I know the next one is the Battlefield 4 one, I believe.
This is EA Sports PGA
Look at this.
coverage coming up next. Hello again,
South
and
Pacific
welcome.
Ocean.
Rich Stoner alongside my friend and
Treasure
colleague,
Island.
New Zealand's own Frank Nobilo, and we're here in the South Pacific Ocean at a pirate's scavenger yard turned golf course. It's known as Treasure Island. Frank, out to score a treasure here today. What can you tell us about this amazing course?
Well, Rich, on the subject of scavengers, that's what you've got to be on a golf course. You want the lowest possible score you can. You want to be an absolute miser when it comes to making bogeys. Few and far between. Golf course is certainly challenging. More than one way to often play some of the holes out here at Treasure Island. Look at the coastline, Buccaneers Bay, the volcano in the distance, and of course, pirates. Pirates, all to be seen.
Alright, go down to the 3-wood here because it looks like carried 20 yards, so I hit a bush in front
Great
of
way
me.
to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway.
Cool.
Second shot.
I don't know how I hit that bush, but okay. Considering that's where it starts, you shouldn't be hitting that. But anyway, we got 40 yards down, we'll say 42 yards downhill. So we're looking at 133 right off the bat. Then with that wind, go 131. I thought I was going to hit a plus. Alright.
Well, the stats say that is a green hit in regulation.
It's not.
But it's not yet a par on the
You're
card.
an idiot if you think
Very
that,
tough
buddy.
putt coming up.
In regulation means I should have a birdie putt, but I don't. Wow, that broke
Bit of a stumble out of the
incorrectly.
gates,
Oh,
So,
very shaky, very shaky.
Green's a little bit broken on this
Pull himself
course.
together right now.
Frank. +1 in the early going.
The only break was it was going left. It went a touch right at the end,
That ball's heading our way.
but nothing to really deviate it. It only went right.
Look out!
Shut up. Alright, downhill 10. Yeah, let's go with this. And I'm going to say we'll try not to overswing it.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side.
Oh, look at this. Sort of
That's well
towards
played.
the hole.
Now a good look at birdie.
Really,
What in the fuck?
this is an awkward length.
The length isn't really awkward. It's... what the hell? Oh, come
That's the
on.
cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's
So it's
just, now it's
somehow
another
dead
shot.
straight. I don't know if you
Miss
could
up
have...
with a tap.
That didn't seem like a
Pass it.
makeable putt if that
Sends
one
it
didn't
well
go in,
over
to be
par.
honest. That was weird. Oh, weird as hell.
Frank, this is not an easy tee shot. Trying to thread it between those two giant trees.
Third hole, Captain Hook. Par 5. Really just keep it down that left side, very, very close to the coastline. Good tee shot. You might be able to get home for 2. But rather than hook your second, you're going to have to slice it.
Frank,
Why did
look
it
at
go
that
a
tree
mile
in the
left?
Distance. Looks like the face of a man carved out of it. I'm just seeing things right now. I'm spooked by this golf course. Second from an excellent lie.
I'm spooked by this golf course. I mean, I'd be scared to
Frank, downhill shot.
get
here. Will
to
he have
it
take
probably
just
because
a
it looked
little
like
bit
an
easier?
insane...
Be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far
place
forward
to
and
get
try
to.
and scoop it, it's not going to work.
You got 30, I want to say 33, no, 34 yards down the hill.
Oh, this is heading
I
in
think
the
I was-
wrong direction.
Needed a +3.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah,
Didn't
just
get
seemed
it.
to baby it.
In the green side bunker, Frank. Little bit of a problem.
Nah, it ain't no problem. Ain't no oh, hit the pin.
Another good swing. Another good approach shot.
Settles in over the putt. That is a solid par putt. Well, here at the 4th, the tee shot, Frank, requires a player to be extremely accurate. They do not give you a wide space to land that golf ball.
Plus, that fairway is anything other than straight. It's more serpent-like. So you've got to know exactly how far you hit your drive at it, so you can decide which part of that fairway to land it on. Wonderful backdrop in the distance, though. There's Devil's Cauldron, the volcano in the distance.
That is some sight. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Green light special.
Well, that is a ball striking clinic right there. Another dazzling approach shot. Pretty close.
Wow, it didn't break.
Good try. Just didn't quite read the break.
Didn't break.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
1 over for the day. Well, Frank, this hole really the Pirates at their very best in terms of design. I love what they did here.
Well, it's one hole you don't want to scull your tee shot. A little memento down there on the right side, that enormous skull that sits up on the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Very short par 4, nearly reachable for the long hitters, but Rich, I got to hand it to the architects here. Some marvelous architectural features here. The shape of the green, for example, is, well, I would say skull and crossbones, but I know you've done your pirate research. What do they normally call?
They call this the Jolly Roger.
But also the bunkers. Now, these aren't just normal bunkers. These are man-made.
Well, remember, the Pirates were out here trying to shoot par. They're out here
Oh,
looking
that's
for
cool.
some
I didn't
gold.
even-
They were trying to dig up some gold, and that's what
It's a
they
skull.
left behind is those bunkers. You know, normally you see bunkers look so nice. They're well, how do you
Finally
like
get
that?
our birdie.
He's holding. Just a phenomenal play right there. Frank, I just love the features of Treasure Island. Most golf courses, you're hitting around trees and bunkers, but here you have that sort of strange formation right in the middle.
Yeah, it's like a big needle-nosed rock there, but the view that you get
Are
on
we
the
getting
tee
over
because of
that
the severe
palm tree?
elevation makes this hole that much shorter. And the goal, needless to say, keep it left to that. And, that second shot should be rather welcoming.
I don't know if we are. Damn it. Okay, it still carries. Bunker in the middle of the green.
Not missing by much today, but enough to again be in the bunker. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow
Ooh,
it to
barely
run.
got it up
Plus,
there.
if you can get it to
I
run
thought I was
like
going to do
the
a
par,
plus, but I
You
didn't.
never know. It might just go
Hit it
in.
perfect.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
Drops a second birdie for the day. Frank, to get home in 2 on this par 5, the 7th, you'd need more than a great shot on your second. You'd need like a cannon shot, wouldn't you?
You'd need a cannon off the tee and a cannon for your second. Also, playing down the left side, you're going to make that 600-plus yards.
I mean,
that
you
much
have
longer.
to, don't you?
Really, the goal here is still make sure you get on the fairway because this is a difficult fairway to hit because it steeps down over several different levels. Plus, it's
Oh,
hard
no.
to play.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
What if I am over here? No, I mean... Oh my god, I wish you could move a little bit faster. Where's the fairway? Alright, so we can aim right there. We're only looking to go about right here.
So missed the fairway.
All right.
Now he's
We'll
back
take that.
where he needs to be.
Oh my god,
minimize
he's
the
got
problem.
trees in the way.
Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot. What do you have to factor in terms of club selection and
Oh, I
setup of the
didn't-
ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra
Didn't
club,
need to
to
factor
make up
them
for
in
the
at all.
added elevation. And also, it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
What a putt.
2 under par now after a couple birdies. Frank, that looks like a landing strip down there, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like a cross as well, but really we know because we're on Treasure Island.
Oh, it's the
an X,
green.
and it marks the spot.
X
Of
marks
the
the
8th green, par
spot.
3. You won't get gold, you won't get silver, but you might. You might just make a birdie.
Wonder what's under that green.
Oh wow, how's it that short?
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Yeah, you wonder what he was
I
thinking
don't know
on
about
that.
Oh, it's a great chip, but Jesus.
Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
All right, now another shot from the rough.
Yeah, this time better be better than
come
the
on.
one we just saw. I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the
Oh,
distance.
it
and
might give
now
away all those
in great
birdies
position.
right here. Yep,
Boy, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
give away
Sadly, he's going to be
every
disappointed.
birdie.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Too bad he ran smack into a brick
I don't
wall
understand how
after
the
all
tee
those
shot was so
birdies.
short.
He
Like
makes
that
the
should have
double
easily
bogey.
got to the pin.
Rounding out the front 9 here with this par 4, and hopefully he can walk off onto the second 9, Frank, and say, I mermaid 4 here.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. And yet again, he has hit it off the tee and into the bunker.
Yes, I
As
have.
this shot from 110 yards.
Yeah, I know I was hitting that.
Every once in a while, you're reminded this is a pretty hard game.
That was evidence.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Well, not quite enough on that one, Frank.
Yeah, coming out of the rough, not surprising. Considerably short.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
And Frank, that steady play continues.
Rock solid.
Two
Excellent
doubles in a
approach shot.
row.
Just a couple of feet. So, 2 over par for the round. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo getting set to play the back 9
Last
here
hole's
at
a par
Treasure
3.
Island. Frank, looks as though you're not only going to need your clubs, you might need a map.
You certainly will, Rich. We're heading into Buccaneers Bay here, and we'll be teeing off the pirate ship on the 10th hole. A sliver of fairway down the left side in amongst the rocks there. Stay on the green grass. Don't get shipwrecked.
I can't believe I actually hit the fairway on this one.
What was he thinking there?
Hit the
I
fairway,
have
buddy.
no earthly idea.
Hit the fairway, bud. I went way too far on the pluses. Never mind. I mean, still, it went over, but I don't know how. It was.
No putter, no problems.
I don't know how it went. It didn't go way past the hole. It was again. It was 3 miles an hour. Maybe it was just uphill. I didn't think about that.
In the middle of Buccaneer Bay with all of these choices, this is something special.
It is. Forget the fairway on the left. Forget the one next to it, even the one short of it. Look at the 2 on the right, because those 2 give you a chance. To
Yeah, but I
reach the
can't
par 5
see.
too.
I can't see where I'm aiming. I should have turned off. But the thing is, to turn it off, you have to go to an easier swing difficulty, and the swing is already easy. Aim straight at the pin, basically, and I'm right there, so. Nope. And
Frank, you've just hit one in the water. You don't want to compound the mistake. What's the
Sure.
mindset here?
This one right here, you've got to forget that big blue oasis in front of you.
Now on to his third shot after the last one went into the water. Getting set for this next shot from the rough. What does the
So
player
that,
need
I
to
guess
be
that was a
careful
brick
of?
wall right there.
Well, this is
Cool.
where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best slide, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing. Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there.
Wind didn't really take it at all. And after a bogey, it'll be another double. Almost a triple because that made no sense.
Getting set now to tee off the 12th here at Treasure Island. Par
Can I
4,
change
and
it right
again,
now,
you
actually?
need to make the trip across a couple more islands.
Go advance. What? Oh, zoom. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. Why is my guy not there? Hello? Hello? Cool. Bugged out. Love it. What in the fuck, man? Can I not just play the back nine? Like, oh man. Oh. There we go. Back nine. Yeah. Jesus, man. I hate that. So, you go in to change it, bugs out, and you can't even hit a shot.
Presented by EA Sports in association with
So
the PGA Tour. Set in the South Pacific Ocean, surrounded by islands, today we're here at magnificent Treasure Island. It's an unlikely location for a golf course, but the creators of EA Sports have built a treasure of a layout here. Can you say X marks the spot? You never know what you'll find at the 8th hole. Hello, this is
Minus
Rich Miller
11.
alongside Frank Nobilo.
How?
We'll bring you all the action for today's event.
How the fuck was
Whenever
it
you hear
minus
about
11?
Treasure Island, Frank, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, you need a map rather than a yardage book to get around here, Rich. Holes themselves
I'm
are
in the ocean.
amazing eclectic bunch of, well, pleasure.
Minus 12.
And of course, a little bit in between, which I'll let you find out for you.
Frank, we've all been there. You hit one in the water, you're down.
What the fuck
How
is
do you
going on
regroup?
with the swing?
You've got to start from scratch again. Everybody's going to hit bad shots. That's just the nature of the game. But compounding mistakes.
And that was
that's
fast.
the problem that you want to avoid.
I
This is
love
now the
that,
fourth
you know,
shot after the last one was in the water.
Yeah, just somehow just get it on the green. That was terrible.
With those will knock the
I
wind out
love
of
that
your
I just
sails.
changed a
So,
setting on the game and it just bugs
you
out
and I have
completely.
done commentary in golf all over the world. Have you ever seen a par 5 anything like this one?
No, I haven't, Rich, and I don't think I ever will again either. Treasure Island, there's only one of them, that's for sure, and there's only one hole like the 11th there. 5 different fairways to choose from. 5, and it depends on your level of ability and how bold you are. Another little bit of fairway up there, well, if you can't reach this par 5 and 2. But if you're really, really game, you go down the thinnest.
Extra stroke.
How is it going so far right, by the way? I don't
So with the
understand
previous
that
shot
either.
In the water, took a drop. This now the 3rd shot.
I'm hitting it
So Frank,
perfect and
he'll
it's
take a
going
drop here.
Yeah, he'll take his medicine.
just an
take his penalty
insane
shot. The hole's not over yet.
distance to the right.
From 105 out. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Now it's
This is really
fast.
what separates
Plus
the men
5.
from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Rough day so far. 4 over par on the round.
Yeah, thanks to the game bugging out and doing
Frank,
weird shit. I don't
just
know what the
explain
fuck is going on.
Where in the world do you go here?
Like all of a sudden I
Choice
get
of
back in the
5,
game
really.
and my downswing is negative 11 and 12.
Unless they really
And then
power
the
up
next
find one of
hole,
those 2 landing
it's
areas.
plus
Really
a
the
bunch
first
amount. Like, I
Those
don't,
first 3 provide a lengthy second shot
I don't know,
into what has to be one of the most difficult par 4s on the
I
second
don't
nine.
know. Let's try that one. Negative 6. And then it's 40 yards
That ball
right.
nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball.
Yeah, whatever. Negative 7.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game is real.
Thank goodness, Frank, back on dry land here.
As long as this one avoids it.
Not what you wanted to hear, but this is the 5th shot after the ball went into the water. Not very good at all right there.
No?
No, I think it's time to sell the clubs, buy a tennis racket.
That's messy. That's a double bogey.
3 doubles in a row, baby.
Frank, the par 5 13th here at Treasure Island. I have to say, this makes the par 5 18th famous hole at Pebble Beach
Alright,
look
I
like
don't
a
know
walk
what
in
the fuck
park.
It certainly
happens.
does. All the choices here, though, Rich, at the 13th, and, well, 13 is unlucky for some. The fairway for most is always down the right, but then if you hit your tee shot, then where do you go next? You go down the left on that little sliver of land. You go further down there in the nice big patch of green grass. That leaves you an easy 3rd shot. Perhaps, maybe even try for 2.
But I'm
That's
just
this par 5 that measures close to 600 yards.
going back to this because I don't know, man. It just seems to have bugged completely.
Oh, that had some meat behind it.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
Why did not Amy? Oh, because I can't make it there.
Into the thick stuff. That's
Flirted with that a little bit,
difficult
didn't I?
lie. 135 yards of golf to be played here on this hole.
Hey, Rich, this is the best thing I've ever seen for slow play. You hang around on the tee too much, you're going to melt.
Let's get moving right now. Hit the darn ball.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of you both.
Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Frank, you could say the back nine starts to heat up right about this point in the round.
You could say there's a lot to love about this one.
This is just at the base of Devil's Cauldron, the volcano to the right of the player, teeing off here at the 14th.
Yeah, just keep it there as close as you can to the hill or the side of the volcano, and then you just see the green sneak in behind there. Good tee shot and a long tee shot, and then the hole's not too difficult. Hit it short, maybe a little crooked, you're going to find some trouble.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Settles in over the putt. Well, you could see he thought he
Weird.
had that.
It looked in the whole way until the end.
So just a formality here. Did the job right
I
there.
actually really like the
Right now,
course,
climb
but
begins here at the par
take out the
15.
bush that you hit on the
Up,
first
we'll go,
hole.
that's for sure.
That made no sense at all.
A rather meager 145 yards is going to play much longer than that because of the steepness of the elevation. So you better club up, club accordingly.
And
But there's
the
reward there. We're going to
whatever fucking bug
to the heat.
that I ran into changing the
That
gameplay,
is an
the swing
exceptional
settings,
shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
and I'd have
Thank
had
you at
fun.
last. A birdie.
Unfortunately,
that was a long time coming, Frank.
time has come and
Finally,
gone.
he strung some shots together. Now, if all of a sudden he can do the same on the next hole, he might just get a run going.
Let's see, what if I aimed right there?
Partner, what do we have here at the par 416?
They call it Devil's Elbow, and I guess that's because it looks like an elbow and it goes to the right.
What a
But
shot.
There's no funny bone. Look, it's been taken away, so there's no laugh if you go left or find that ravine. Difficult par 4, really, because you have to be precise there, and that
Oh,
green cut
shit.
quite away into the side
I
of
should have
the-
looked at it a little
No,
better.
Rich, it's a volcano, and it's starting to heat up.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Pretty good shot right there. Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Well, Frank, it is time to walk the plank here at the 17th hole.
And don't put a foot wrong if you do. There'll be no help from your parrot as you try and veer a little left on this hole that bends that way. Up and up we go, nearly to the top of the volcano.
Watch your step, matey.
Oh. Man, I would get
Perfect line
so
right here.
just
And now this gives him a chance to take
walking
the next step,
this
which
hole.
is get after this hole location.
Yeah, so many more options now, and basically it's just going to come down to club selection now. This is absolutely perfect. This is one where he can get a reward.
cool. So
from.
that
Playing this par 4 still
uphill
not on the
did
green
not
after
matter
that
a
second shot.
single
But
bit.
still not
Good
done.
to know.
A good third shot, maybe get away here with par. I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. This would be a good time to reverse the slide. 5 over par on the day.
Is the tip of the
This one checking
volcano?
in at
Oh my
150
god.
yards. Frank,
Down
safe to
83.
say he is
Look at
not
this.
having his
Ah.
best day out here today. What kind of
This is
advice
cool.
do you give a player who's struggling?
Well, you just almost got to forget what's happened. I
Stay
know that's
down
easier
30,
said than
120.
done. Yeah, just start a clean slate. Just hit a good shot. Just find a fairway. Don't try and get too
No.
specific. There's enough out there. The greens are big enough. Just find a piece of green. Find a piece of fairway.
Look out, that ball's open.
Oh, he had the right distance.
That'll be a one-shot penalty. This will be
But
the
for
third
some reason,
shot
4
after
mile an hour
being
wind took it
penalized for going
20
out of
yards
bounds.
to the right, to the left.
This is a good-looking shot.
That's where I would have been. Oh wow, still went all the way
The
down.
bad news is he missed his target by quite a bit. The good news, he's still on the green. Long putt here. This will require a good touch.
Oh,
Well, that's not the way you
What a-
wanted to start out the backside.
what a weird ass putt.
You can't afford from inside 10 feet. It just, you feel like you have to make those, and I mean, they really sting when they miss.
Going to need the A game tomorrow.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and end it here.
Well,
When
the
we
A
come
game,
back,
as
we'll
we
be
know,
playing,
doesn't come every single day, but a positive attitude will certainly go
the
a
other
long
course.
way,
We're
and
gonna be
maybe,
playing
just maybe a little bit of time on the range.
Pacific Parasol Storms. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day. I'll see you.